How can I open a URL on a schedule in the default browser? I'm looking for a mechanism to open a single URL in the user's current default browser on a schedule/recurring basis. I know that if I was writing .NET code to do this, I could simply do something along the lines of process.start http://example.com/somepage.html, which will cause the default browser to open to that address. Likewise, I can go to start, run and type in a given address, and that too will cause the default browser to open to that address. Using this knowledge, I thought I would create a Windows scheduled task where the Start a Program field was set to the URL I wanted to start. Unfortunately, this doesn't work. When the task runs, the URL is not opened, nor are any browsers. Can anyone point me in the right direction to make this happen? Ideally, I would like to stay away from third-party utilities. Leveraging Windows Task Scheduler would be great. Also, just to be clear, I'm not looking for a browser plugin to accomplish this. Also, I'm not looking for anything fancy WRT waking a sleeping computer to carry this task out. I'm fine with just letting this happen only when a user is logged in.
I would create a batch file containing start this URL and point task scheduler to that batch file. You can also test that it will work by running the batch file manually. I've recently found myself trying to solve this exact issue, and I have found a few things that can hopefully be of help. Set up the scheduled task to run the following command. This does the trick without creating an extra file and without a flickering window. I have confirmed that this works on Windows 7 and opens the URL using the default browser. The same trick, however, does not work in Windows XP. The same command in Windows XP will always use Internet Explorer to open the given URL. The best solution I have found for Windows XP to date is to set up a scheduled task with Again, no extra file required, but you do get a brief appearance of a command window. I have not tested this on Windows Vista or Windows 8.
You could make the Windows Task Manager run a program and have it point to an HTML file that contains a redirection to the website you want it to open. Open Notepad. Write JavaScript redirect. Save as HTML. Set Task Manager to open that HTML file on your desired schedule. Here is the JavaScript. Let me know if it works.
For some reason the above solutions weren't working for me on Windows Server 2008, so I ended up going with the VBS approach. This has the added benefit of being able to do a post with data if required. Create a VBS file with the following contents. Credit to this site.
There are programs like 1 million clicks that can refresh a web page every X seconds, minutes, hours. You can even use a list of proxies to simulate real visitors on that page.
If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing.